It's always amazing to me when God speaks to me. It's always when I'm at my quietest. And it seems like so simple. Like, yeah, he says, be still and know that I am God. But I was just sitting here reading, listening to some music, but quiet in my soul. And it just occurred to me, I was at camp last week with some awesome students, but I was there with a guy I disciple who I just think the absolute freaking world of. And he's such a good youth pastor. But he made a joke because I was his youth pastor. And one of the nights I spoke of the woman at the well. And he said to me, yeah, I think we all saw that coming. I absolutely love the story of the woman at the well. There's so much. I can see the entire gospel changing a life in one story. From beginning to finish. From brokenness to healed in one story. But something sticks out to me as I listen and read to the story in John 4 of the woman at the well. This is a woman who's ashamed to go walk around her own town. They probably pick on her and ridicule her and talk about her and gossip. And she goes to the well by herself at around noon where it's hot. But after she meets Jesus, she runs back into the town. And it says, leaving her jug behind, all the worries, all the things that she carried into the well, she leaves behind and runs into town and says, look, come talk to this man, meet this man. He told me everything about me and he still loves me. She found the Messiah. It was a life-changing experience. And if you read John 4 a little bit further, it says, many Samaritans came to know the Messiah because of her testimony. And I was just sitting here thinking about the woman at the well. So this guy was just telling you about, making fun of me about loving that story so much. He's going to laugh at this, that I was just sitting here pondering it. But I was just thinking, you know what that doesn't say in that story? It doesn't say that she ran back into the town and kind of explained everything in human terms about who Jesus was. It doesn't say that she changed what she believed or how she found change and life and healing through Christ. Nothing about that changes and waters down for the people who don't believe in him. It said she just ran into the town, and her testimony of who Christ is in her life changed the lives of others. Our testimony has power. How Christ has changed us has power. But we can't water it down. We can't change it. We can't try to make it easy. We can't make it easier for people to swallow. We need to be real and transparent and just genuine with our story and just say, look who I found. We can't try to water down God so people who might be uncomfortable hearing it feel better about themselves. We have to be fullness, just complete communicative of the fullness of how we've been changed by the love of a good God, and be unashamed and unwavering in who he is and in what his character is. We have to be just alive in the fullness of him. And you know what? Let the chips fall where they may. She didn't run back into that town and wonder, oh wait, what will they think of me if I say Jesus is the Messiah? Or what will they do if I tell them about Jesus? And maybe I'll say it this way so they feel better. No. She says she just ran back, leaving her jug behind, and said, look, come find out about this guy who's changed my life. We can't be ashamed of the gospel. We can't water it down. We can't make it different than what it is. We have to take our testimony and take it to the masses and be unashamed by our past, and even less unashamed by how Jesus has changed it. And that will be how people come to know Christ, through the testimony that we share with them of what he's done in our lives. Be unashamed. Don't water down your testimony. Don't water down God's word. Don't water down the character of Christ. Just go share what he's done for you. I love y'all. I just had to share that with y'all. Have a great day.